Welcome to the Raw Mother Kitchen. My name is Elva and today I'm gonna show you how I make really simple almond cheeses out of the pulp which is left behind when I make almond milk for my family. I'm gonna show you two different types of cheeses. One of them is gonna have a more brownish color to it, just because the almond still had the skin on when I made the milk that came from this pulp. The other one is going to look much whiter because I peeled the skin off the almonds before making the milk that came from this pulp. On everyday basis, I will always use my almonds with the skin. There is so much nutrition in the skin that I just don't like to leave behind or throw away. But on special occasions, if I'm going to be using the pulp for something extra special, I will definitely take the time and effort to peel the skin off the almonds, and then I get this beautiful white pulp. And it's perfect for, if I'm making a nice cake and I want to use it for one of the layers and have it white. Or if I am making an extra special cheese for some special occasions. But let's dive in, and I'm going to start with this cheese over here. For this one, I'm going to be using some nutritional yeast. I'm going to use a little bit of Himalaya salt, some garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit of olive oil, and fresh parsley. And I think you're going to be amazed how really simple this is. So I have the pulp here, and just have this little whisk here, and I just put everything in. The nutritional powder, a little bit of the salt. You need quite a bit of the onion powder. And a little bit of the garlic powder. You don't want to overdo it with the garlic powder though. And then I pour in the olive oil, which makes it really kind of cheesy, and some of the parsley. And the parsley has just been finely chopped. And then I just blend this all together. And you can do this in your food processor as well if you want to. And when I'm using the pulp for cheeses especially, I make sure that I'm not getting all the moisture out of it when I make the milk. So I leave a little moisture in it. Okay, a little taster here. A little bit more of the salt. Perfect. I'm just gonna leave it here for now. And for the whiter cheese, I'm gonna be using some nutritional yeast for this wonderful cheesy flavor, a little bit of lemon juice, some onion powder, and some Herbamare seasoning, which is a sea salt that has some fresh organic herbs and vegetables in it. And I think this has to be one of the oldest healthy seasonings on the market, because I remember being a little girl and my grandma always had this as her healthy spice in her cupboard. So this is still one of my favorite today. And I'm gonna be using this for this cheese. So the same before, you have the pulp in a bowl, and you just put all the other ingredients in here. A little bit of lemon juice, the onion powder, and the Herbamare. And you just blend it together with your whisk. And like I say, you can use your food processor for this and make your job a little bit easier. and quicker, but for me it's just fine to do it in the bowl like that. But it will be smoother, at least quicker, when you put it in the food processor. Okay, a little tester. Perfect. All right, let me just tidy up here a little bit. Get all of this out of the way. Okay, next I'm gonna and now we just need to make and form these beautiful cheeses, and I'm gonna be using this molding ring here, and I simply take the cheese and I start to put it in the ring and form a beautiful cheese. And you want to do it in little layers so you're not left with some air in between, and just kind of press it down as you go. Put it all the way to the top, making this big and beautiful cheese. Press it down a little bit everywhere, getting all the air out. And then you want to slowly take it up. Sometimes you want to press it down a little bit as you do that. You want to do it slowly. See? How beautiful does this look? And it just kind of even the edges a little bit. There's something. See how beautiful. And then we do the same with whiter cheese. And the beauty is that you can always fix the cheese a little bit. When you have taken the molding ring off, you can always just even the edges so they make sure that they all look beautiful. So how nicely do these two cheeses look for your table? And they taste so good as well. Obviously they are going to be great with any crackers or breads that you are making. But almond cheeses are such a great addition to so many other dishes. And just by putting some almond cheese on your salad will make it extra delicious and filling. I encourage you to play around with the spices and the herbs that you put in it, and maybe start with something that your family likes and is familiar with. And now it's just for the final taste. Oh my God, I can't wait. They look so great. And I'm just using here these little yummy. There's something magical when you have garlic, olive oil and parsley together. This one is my favorite. So good. Use your almond pulp well, and go ahead and try some cheeses. This is absolutely great. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.